that work? Yes. Okay. So it wasn't the first option, it was the second option. September 14th, 10:15 a.m. Well, we got computers. Oh, we got a lot of mail. Hello, and welcome to our new funeral director. Welcome, Charlie. Nice to meet you. My name is Matthew, and I'm mainly going to be the man who delivers the bodies to you, and helps with some of the more heavy lifting. Ever hear that joke about the hearse driver? I tell it to you when I come by in a bit. Looking forward to working together. I think you'll enjoy working here. Amy is a sweetheart, but she runs a tight ship. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. She wouldn't have hired you otherwise. Thank you for the raider. Instructions. Hello, Charlie. Well, you're new here, so it's probably best I explain where everything is. In your office, preparation room, you'll find your cremation station, cremulator station, and bowling station, and obviously, since you're reading this email, your desk and computer area. I know you have experience working with these stations, but please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for the raider. Good luck, you beautiful and smart babe, you. Heh. I guess my subject lines to you should start being more professional now. Now that we are business professionals. Can't wait to get your replies so I can see your fancy new email signature. I love that you are able to land this gig straight after graduating. It sounds super cool. I didn't even know mom and pop funeral homes were a thing until now. Guess it's just not something I really think about that much about. I should look more into this, learn more about your world and industry, because, as I said, you are now a very serious professional. Speaking of being a professional, my museum gig is amazing. Thank you for the raider. I can't believe somebody paid me to move to London, and not London, Ontario, serial killer capital of Canada, to work in a museum. Like, take that, everyone who said I couldn't get a job with an art history degree. I tell you more about it when we Skype. My stories require you to see my face and that you hear my excellent British accent impersonation. Also, I signed you up for a funeral's monthly newsletter. Consider it your graduation gift. I love you. I'm super proud of you. Gift. Alright. I don't want to read today's test, so we do this one. I guess we should have read the bottom up. Meh. Thanks for subscribing. Each month we bring you a new newsletter featuring a topic pertaining to the death industry. This month is all about good etiquette for attending a funeral. I really can't believe we have to write this one. But since we said we'll answer your most popular questions, here we are. Because this is definitely one of the most popular questions. Funerals are a hard time, and we understand that. But here are some quick and easy rules to remember for being respectful at a funeral. Generally, following the guidelines of don't be a jerk should work. Number 1, thank you for the raider. Don't be on your cell phone. We understand you're busy, but this is a time and a place to disengage. If you have to be on your cell phone, don't do so inside the funeral home. 2, don't be loud and obnoxious. You can share happy stories, but other people are also grieving and working through their own healing process. Being quiet gives other people space they might need. Number 3, don't get drunk. Everyone can deal with their feelings in their own ways. Just remember to be respectful with the grieving family and friends. Thank you for the epic flag bearer. happily reminisce. Sometimes remembering happy moments and positive experiences with the deceased can be a productive part of the healing process. Give condolences. It's not easy to say, knowing what to say to someone, but even a simple, "I'm thinking of you," can go a long way. Dress appropriately. What this looks like will change based on the customs of the deceased and their culture, but always dress in a way that shows respect to the deceased and their grieving family. Give a gift or sign the registration book. This could be flowers or a nice card, but it's the thought that counts here. Sometimes this can be even just cooking dinner for the grieving family. Anything that shows you care and want to help them through the healing process is what matters here. Be kind and be helpful. Alright, what's my task? Hope you settled in so far. Matthew should have dropped off your first body for you to work on. He said you are really friendly, and he's glad to have someone young and lively to work with. You'll get used to his sense of humor. Your first body is Miss Garcia, an elderly woman who died suddenly of a heart attack. The family has asked for a closed casket funeral, so no embalming or body preparations is necessary. The family seems a little bit more united than previous families we've dealt with. Strange how grief affects people differently. Perhaps having more time to say goodbye makes things a bit easier.
This was a targeted attack on Alpha Platoon.
What was that?
12 SEALs lost and no one in command even issues a statement. I want to know why.
Holy guacamole, that startled me. Where were we? Oh, we were right there, okay. That being said, although you will not be embalming Miss Garcia, I do think it's important to take the time to clean her body. No one is going to see her body, but I like to encourage my funeral directors to do this out of respect of the deceased and their loved ones. You'll find Miss Garcia in the prep room. Thank you for the Raiders. Oh, there's a whole ton of emails. Are you kidding me? And I just read all those. Special request for mother's funeral. Oh. No embalming for a closed casket. Ensure that the funeral director receives your request. Not embalm mother. Final wants to counter the way she lived. Thank you for the Raider. No. Not checking my email. No! There's no body here. Why? Da 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 da. Why is there no text for da 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 da? Thank you for the Raider. Okay, it's sure thing. I will get right to it. And now there's the body. No, that's not what I wanted. This is the prep room, where you will prepare bodies for burials and viewing. Because the family has requested a closed casket ceremony with no embalming, you are just likely to clean up the body. Thank you for the Raider. That is a loud and intriguing sponge. That sponge does not sound useful. That's it. You're done. Miss Garcia will be sent to Mike, who will take care of the dressing and putting her in the casket. That was it? Okay. Follow the arrow to head to the funeral parlor. Did I skip a text in there? Oh, there's people here. Hi. She should have hated these paintings. She was so particular. Yeah, at least she doesn't have to see them, I guess. That's... yeah, I guess. I don't want to talk to you. I hate wearing pantyhose. My legs are so itchy, but it's also so cold in these funeral homes. I think I might actually miss those sweaters we used to knit for me. She used to knit for me now. Mommy, I'm hungry. When can we go? Yeah, I heard the family specifically said no embalming. I thought it was mandatory, like required by law, but I guess not. Embalming weirds me out. Do those chemicals leach into the ground? Seems strange to be using a chemical that is known to cause cancer and putting it into the ground like that. Thank you for the raider. Or into the sewer. That's what they must do to leftovers. Leftover formaldehyde, right? Just pour it down the drain. At least embalming guarantees you won't be buried alive. Stop it. Don't make me laugh right now. We usually don't small talk a lot with these things. At least that's what I was always taught. Thank you for the raider. Wait. Well, okay, we're gonna pay our respects. We're not allowed to eat food. Hungry. Whoa, I forgot to sign in. Wah wah. October 11th, 10:09 a.m. Email. I'm running. Just passing this message along. Thank you for the hard work, Charlie. Please pass along deepest thanks to the lovely staff. Okay, we did. Good job. Alright. Okay, so let me explain this in a bit more detail. A colleague and I were discussing the tighter lacer liver specimen we have here at the museum from a young woman who died in 1907. And the liver is tapered inwards, from what the doctors leading the autopsy believed was so tight lacing on her corset. It's fascinating because it's kind of controversial topic. Tight-laced was super popular, and while people associate it with fainting and hysteria, it's actually been associated with visceroptosis, which is when the organs fail to the lower part of the abdomen, right? Which is super unsettling, but can also be caused by being pregnant. So, too long, don't read. Corsets probably messed up some bones, but likely didn't do this kind of internal organ damage. And I'm tired of the condescending about my wardrobe that also implies I don't know what I'm doing. These are the kinds of things I specifically research, and yet am treated like a know nothing about. I'm having a day, Charlie. Alright, so here are the instructions for the next body. You did a remarkable job on the first one. The family was very happy. Thank you for the raider. No small feat, of course. Pleasing a grieving family isn't exactly the most comfortable of jobs. Your next job is a man named Mr. Duvall, an elderly man who died of old age. Nothing fancy, just a standard funeral with embalming. When you reach out to his daughter, Lizzie Duvall, if you have any questions, she's handling her father's passing as well as can be expected. P.S. Charlie, dear, please remember to wear proper embalming gear. Formaldehyde is extremely dangerous. I know, I don't need to tell you about my maternal instincts are hard to ignore. I promise I won't mother you too much. Well, just a little. Ask Matthew, he knows. Alright, so we gotta embalm this body. These are old ones, okay. Oh, where's some daughters? Burial with open casket, reception, $5,985. Ooh. Burial with closed casket, ceremony, reception, $4,275. Okay, so this is... Okay. This is not what I need. Alright, so we need to embalm it. Okay, so we need to put on our safety. Oh, we got our safety gear on. Okay. Safety gear equipped. Alright. Traditional burials typically require embalming, which preserves the body and prevents it from decomposing as quickly, unless the family requests otherwise. All traditional burials will use embalming. Let's start by cleaning the body. Okay. Squeaky sponge. Sponge is very loud. Like obnoxious loud. Thank you for the raider. Click on the razor and drag it over the body to shave it. Oh man, we gotta shave. I'll be professional here. In order to break rigor mortis, you'll need to massage the body. Click and drag over the body to massage it. Well, let me put this razor up. Alright. The eyeballs deflate once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag on the eye cap into each socket to give it a shape. Guessing this is the eye cap. I don't think that's the eye cap. Oh, these are the eye caps. That's glue! Wah, wah. Now glue the eyes. Alright, to keep the eyes shut, you'll need to glue them. Click and drag the glue onto each eye and to shut it. The mouth sags and hollows once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag a cotton ball into the mouth to give it shape. Cotton ball. That didn't work.
Hello, would now be a good time to talk about your car's extended
No.
warranty?
Click and drag the needle. Oh, needle and thread. That's what I was supposed to click on. Click and drag the lotion of the body to moisturize it to prevent the skin from drying out. Not with this. Splat. Embalming involves removing blood. Replacing it with preserving chemicals. Click and drag the scalpel. This is the scalpel. This is a little cut here and a cut there. You're going to need a tube for draining the blood. Click on the tube and drag it over to the cut. Okay. Click on the cannula and drag it to the carotid artery. This thing? Now you'll need to connect the embalming machine to the cannula and grab some additional tubing to drag it to the cannula. Okay, so I need more tubing. Tubing. There it goes. Alright, click on the button of the embalming machine to turn it on. Hold on, let me put this away. Oh yeah, massage the body while doing this. Quack, quack. Thank you, Spot. Streamer battle should be popping up in less than 3 minutes. Great. Now let's start the incision. Drag the needle and thread over to the incision. This. Almost done. You need to drain the organs of any remaining fluid. Click on the trocar, then click on the abdominal until all the liquid has been drained. Trocar. Thank you for the raider. And you're done. Mike will take care of Mr. Duvall's makeup as well as dressing and putting him in the casket. Alright. Well, before we continue, let's switch over to Stream Raiders. Let's see if Stream Raiders will work. Oh no, we're doing this again. I'm so confused. Jaw. People says without a doubt. Why is they both on? Done with this guy. It's time to attend the funeral. Okay. But I still can't eat. Thank you for the raider. Came out of nowhere. I mean, it always sort of does, doesn't it? Thank you, Angel, for the epic flag bearer. Yeah, 1 minute you're laughing, having fun, and then the next, poof, that person is gone. Just like gone. Yeah, it's weird to think about for too long. Like staring at the sun. I start to feel all fuzzy when I think about it. So weird. How about our bodies just Stop working like that. Yeah. Thank you for the Raiders. So strange not seeing most people wearing white. Right now you're wearing pink. White? Yeah, I think it's different from different family members. Can't remember. I've gone to so many traditional funerals, so mostly white, but like definitely not red. No matter what. Thank you for the Raiders. He always wanted to take his grandkids to the park. Play catch. He loved playing catch. He threw a mean curveball, that's for sure. Oh, we gotta sign this book this time. I can't sign this book. Can't sign this book. I can't eat my food. I'm gonna be hungry. December 2nd, 10:22 a.m. I'm coming. I was cleaning. Calm down. Today's funeral is for a woman who died from breast cancer. Nothing fancy, just a standard cremation. Please don't hesitate to ask me any questions if you have any questions. I'm on it. Okay, gotta close the coffin. Before we cremate Miss Hall, we need to prepare her body. Shouldn't we have done that already? Before we came in here? Miss Hall's family brought clothing and jewelry for her to wear. It's important to remove these before the cremation process as to not damage them. Let's start by moving Miss Hall's necklace. Click and drag the necklace and place it on the purple tray. We will place the necklace in the urn with Miss Urn's remains. Alright, we need to be able to identify Miss Hall's remains after she's been cremated. Click and drag the round identification tag and place it on the coffin. This one. Over here? No, not over there. Over here. Great. Miss Hall is all set to be cremated now. Okay. Okay, so I guess we need the urn. This is a cremulator. Contrary to popular belief, cremation doesn't turn bodies into ash, as much as bone fragments. Using the cremulator, we'll need these bone fragments down into ash-like remains. Let's start by placing an urn into the cremulator. Thank you for the Raider. Right there. Click and drop the bone fragments and drop them into the top of the cremulator. Okay, well, I was trying to do it gently. Oh, now you don't want to work? SpongeBob. Not the rock. Now that all the bones have been processed, click and drag the urn back to the counter. Make sure to put Miss Hull's necklace back into the urn and click on the necklace to drag it into the urn. Don't forget to tag. Click on the round identification tag and drag it to the urn. Alright, last step. Click the urn's lid and drag it on top of the urn. Boop. All done. Amy will take the urn to the funeral parlor and present it alongside some flowers. Okay. Thank you for the Raiders. But now we gotta go outside. Da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, Ngitzi, for the epic Sun Archer. I still want food. This is nice, in a weird way. She liked that we're all here, talking. She always tried to keep the family together. Food is delicious. I know that's weird, but these crab cakes are perfect. Thank you for the Raiders. Glad she was cremated and not in the open casket or something. Seeing her like that, I don't know if I could have. At least we all got to say goodbye. She would have liked that. She fought really hard. She was proud of herself. She never gave up. Not once. She would have hated this music. She never wanted her funeral to be sad. She would have wanted us smiling. She said so. Oh, gotta pay respects to her. Alright. And now the arrow appears. Thank you for the Raider. February 14th at 10:14 a.m. Uh-oh. That's Valentine's Day. Hi all. It is with a very heavy heart that I write to let you all know that Rose and Daughters will no longer be in business. Uh-oh. I had no idea how to start this email. And resources. I Googled. Told me that would be the best and easiest way to break the ice. Be direct but remorseful, Google said. The truth is, don't really know what to say. Since my father passed away, I've done my best to make Rose and Daughters warm and friendly to anyone who chose to use our services. It was my memorial to him, the original Rose, in a lot of ways. And you've all become like family, including you, Charlie, our most recent addition. But it's been getting harder to make ends meet. Rent is going up in the neighborhood, and I'm finding less and less like I have the energy for this business. There's a lot of competition from other funeral homes. Larger corporations than we are that can take care of more business and offer more impressive services. You know the way it goes. So we've been bought or I sold. Either way. Soon, Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc., a company that owns many funeral homes in the city and across the country, will replace Rose and Daughters, starting from the beginning of next month. Same building, same name. They're keeping the name Rose and Daughters Funeral Home for tax purposes. Though, honestly, I'm trying hard not to just see it as a move on their part to keep up the image. That it's a family-run business. I don't know how I feel about that, but I also don't know if there's anything I can do at this point either. I've signed the papers. At least my father's legacy is still intact somewhat. They have a good reputation and have agreed to keep you all on. That was one of my stipulations. I would sell, as long as you all weren't without a job. Sorry I didn't tell you in a more personal way. I would have loved to have a company lunch, but admittedly, I didn't have the heart to tell you in person. This was much easier for me. Please understand. Thank you for the Raiders. Please note below about the pacemaker. They can be tricky. Oh, we got sirens. Leave a thank you note. I am slowly accommodate from the bottom of my heart. Pacemaker. Yes, if there were any special instructions we wanted to pass along, just please cremate my father. He has a pacemaker too. The doctor told me that would need to be removed. Okay, so we gotta remove the pacemaker. Oh, they didn't go far either. Mr. Rice came directly from the hospital, so we don't have to worry about removing any valuables from him, as family did not provide any for us to include. However, Mr. Rice has a pacemaker that we'll need to remove before cremation. Because pacemakers are batteries, they will explode inside the hot heat of a cremation machine, and we definitely don't want that. Thank you for the raider. Let's start by moving Mr. Rice's pacemaker. Click and drag the scalpel over to the heart to make an incision. Scalpel. Alright. You can see the pacemaker. Click on the forceps and click and drag the forceps. Okay. Got it. Put the forceps away. Then place the round identification tag to the coffin. Mr. Rice is all set to be cremated. At least we knew about the pacemaker. They could have not told us and then we've been in trouble here. Oh, the urn. I thought it was going to come back out or something. I was like, what? Using the cremulator, we'll break down the bone fragments down into ash like remains. Yes, we will. No, we won't. Oh, urn. Now we can do that. Alright, place the identification tag. Put the lid on. Why is the lid so heavy? All done. Amy will take the urn from the funeral parlor and present it alongside some flowers. Thank you for the raider. Did you ever end up cleaning the air with your father? No. We talked a few times, but no.
Hello, would now be a good time to talk about your causage in the morning.
He sounded like a difficult man. He was stubborn. That's just it. Stubborn. What do you want to do after this? It's pretty nice out. Let's change and go find a patio somewhere. Sounds good. Could really use a beer right now. Hey, did I ever tell you the time we tailgated? I always told him to quit smoking. But of course, he never listened to me, so that figures. Make sure you get your raiders in the battlefield. Wonder if he ever liked me. He was nice to me, but I don't know. He never seemed to really cared if I was there or not. Off we go. Still no snacks. February 28th, 10:35 a.m. I wash my hands. I'm coming. It's like the doorbell. I thought I'd pass this along to you. Just wanted to thank you for the service the other month and apologize if I was abrupt. I was kind of a shock for me, and I didn't feel comfortable with the whole process. He wasn't supposed to die yet. It hasn't been easy. Okay. Oh, somebody's son. Thank you for the raiders. I was hoping you wouldn't have to confront the situation yet anyways. They're never easy. Rose & Daughters has been asked to prepare the body of a young man who took his own life. He had a will prepared and asked for cremation, but the family has demanded a traditional burial instead. Unfortunately, he didn't make anyone his power of attorney and didn't have any witnesses sign his living will or his advance directive regards these wishes. So his family is legally in the right to do whatever they want with the body. It's unfortunate, but we have to do as his family's wish. Matthew is gracious, offered to take this on if you are uncomfortable with the subject. Instead, we have a second body you can prepare for a funeral we're hosting later in the afternoon. Charlie, is this suicide something you're comfortable dealing with? Let me know. I'm here if you need me. Somebody's rubbing their engine. If y'all need somebody to talk to like that, let me know. I'm usually always reachable. The deceased family has asked for an open casket. Let's start by cleaning the body. That is so loud. Thank you for the raiders. Now we shave. Break rigor to get us by massage on the body. Thank you for the raiders. Oh, we have a helpline somewhere. Insert eye caps. Make sure we do the right ones this time. Glue. Put cotton balls in the mouth. Sew the mouth shut. Moisturize the body. Not with this thing. Thank you for the raiders. Make an incision. Some tubing for draining. Testicular. Connect the machine to the with additional tubing. Push the button. Massage the body. Connect the dots, I'll be okay. So the incision. Use the drag cord to drain the organs. This thing. Oops. Alright, all done. Mike will take care of Mr. Scott's makeup as well as dressing and putting him in the casket. Okay. Still want food. Should be able to eat things. Quietly sobs. I wish we were closer. Wow. I still can't believe this is real. My baby brother. I should have played more games with him when he asked. I heard it wasn't going to be open casket. I'm surprised it's public. Usually funerals for these circumstances are more private. Bless you. Thank you for the raider. I still can't believe he did it. I feel like I should have known. You know, been able to stop him. Or been able to do something to stop it. There was no way to know. You can't blame yourself. He wouldn't have wanted that. I know. It hurts. Yeah, I know. Oh, what we got? Just under 7 minutes. March 3rd at 10:45 a.m. I wash my hands. I'm coming. Calm down, please. Calm down. We are pleased to bring on Rose and Daughters as part of the Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. They will be another institution amongst hundreds of other properties owned across the country. But of course, as part of the adjustment process to the Hillside Heritage Enterprise Inc. culture, there will be a number of changes that will come to Rose and Daughters. We will send out a memo regarding the specifics and details of these changes, and we expect them to be followed impeccably. Glad to be working the way for Rose and Daughters from now on. Thank you for the raider. Can I just say, first off, that this is bold. Knowing that these corporations run, I wouldn't be surprised if they're monitoring our emails. No, okay, I don't really believe that. Just upset. I get that Amy didn't have much of a choice. You can only fight for the huge corporation taking all of your business for so long. This isn't 6 feet under. And they just swoop in, and now we have to deal with their BS practices. They're colder than the corpse I picked up from the morgue this morning. Who charges this much for funerals? It feels dirty and exploitive. Let's grab a drink after work. I need to blow off some steam, and emails aren't really the most appropriate place to do this. Too late for me, I guess. You're invited to attend. Right much right now. Do with a hernia from night to... Oh. You're invited to attend the Death Cafe. Hold on. Come increase awareness of death by hopping in and helping people make the most of their definitive lives. Join us, have a tea and cake, and talk with others about your thoughts, fears, and illuminations on death. The founder of Death Cafe movement, John Underwood, once said, when people talk about death and dying, it tends to illustrate their humanity. Alright, below are the details of our next client. Ensure that you follow the request specific. Exactly. After you are done, I will review your work in order to properly evaluate you at the end of the month. Chad Grant. Thank you, Mr. Grant, for agreeing to take care of Jocelyn's cremations. The bike accident was, well, it was more than I was expecting. I know she wanted to be cremated, and to be honest, I don't think I could bear seeing her like that after what happened. Thank you. Okay, so we got cremation. Prepare Miss Ionesco's body for cremation. Watch. No, what are you doing? Great, now she's ready to be cremated. The shit, I know she may not, but is there a pacemaker involved? 'Cause nobody said nothing there. Apparently not. Using the cremator, make sure to break the bones into fragments. Don't. Wait! Stop. Thank you for the raider. Alright, all done. Matthew will take care of the urn to the funeral parlor and present it along with some flowers. Well, there's quite a few people in here. Should we do a vigil at the spot? Careless drivers, I swear to God. Thank you for the raider. I'm glad I'm here. But wow, I just need a glass of wine and to binge watch something right now. I have to go through all of her things. How am I supposed to decide what to keep? If you need help, I can help. No. Thanks, but no. Thank you for the raiders. I don't know. It's so intimate. Feels like I should do it myself. She would kill me if others saw the things we have. Yeah. She was kind of a closed book. Except to you. Yeah. She was special. Thank you for the raiders. She was always so careful. Wore her helmet. Signaled. Used the bike lanes. A-hole drivers. They need to pay attention. Have you heard what's happening to the driver? No. I haven't wanted to ask Leah. This has been hard enough on them without asking about the legal ramifications of all this. Yeah. After all this, let's see what we can do to help them. Shouldn't deal with death of their partner all by themselves. Thank you for the raiders. So glad it was a cremation. I would have lost it seeing her body. Back in the office we go. Oh! March 24th, 10:30 a.m. Hold on, I was busy! Hey Angel. Thank you for the raiders. Charlie, I need a drink. Beer after work? Also, I really want mozzarella sticks. I could be both hungry and angry. And no, I will not say hangry, ever. As stated in our previous email, here are the new rules and code of conduct I expect you to follow from now on while on any premises belonging to Hillside Heritage Enterprise. First and foremost, there is a required uniform and strict dress code from now on. Second, most importantly, to this is no tattoos are to be visible. If you have visible tattoos, ensure they are properly covered and hidden. I don't think I have tattoos on this game. I don't have them in real life. When speaking with customers and clients, consider the opportunity to upsell, i.e. always encourage the deceased loved ones to purchase the higher quality package. We find that encouraging loved ones to think of the comfort and style of the deceased as an experience with no price limit on it. Additionally, food is no longer allowed to be brought in. Instead, encourage the deceased loved ones to purchase our premium sandwiches and appetizer food package. Our partners catering concept provide high quality food that will be delivered weekly from the factory and can easily be defrosted the morning of the funeral. I expect all of the above changes to be instituted effective immediately to ensure a smooth transition onto the high quality service Hillside Heritage Enterprises Inc. is known for. Oh boy. The Green Burial Plot. I have reviewed your request on behalf of a potential family inquiring if we at Hillside Heritage Enterprise can and will perform green burials. I should have informed you of this at the beginning, but we do not perform green funerals as they are not cost effective. All employees and subsidiaries of Hillside Heritage Enterprises Inc. must comply. We do not wish to lose potential customers, though, so do try your hardest to convince the families requesting green burials to instead choose a traditional burial package, complete with embalming caskets and vaults instead. I'm guessing this is the next one here. I am proud to announce that Hillside Heritage Enterprises received a contract with the city to dispose of any unclaimed bodies. This is an important revenue stream for us, as I'm sure I don't need to explain to you. Charlotte, although Hillside Heritage Enterprises is being paid a decent wage from the city for these services, cremation is preferred here as it is the most cost-effective of the two options. The first unclaimed body will be handled belonging to a middle-aged man, possibly homeless, whose body has yet to be claimed. No special preparations are needed for this cadaver aside for cremation. I'll take care of it. This is, before we cremate this gentleman, we need to prepare his body. He doesn't seem to have any valuables on him, but that would be damage during the cremation. So let's just worry about putting his identification tag into the coffin with him. Oh boy. This gentleman is all set and ready to be cremated. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? I'm just saying. What if there's a pacemaker? You told me that would cause an explosion. No? Okay. Pacemaker go boom. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen. I was like, there's no checking. Oh yeah, place the urn there. This one's not moving. No, go up there. Oh, okay. Go over here. All done. Matthew will take care of the urn at the funeral parlor and present it alongside some flowers, but there's nobody there. Yeah, see, there's really nobody here. Not even the guy that's supposed to be here is here. Well, we'll go pay our respects. Thank you for the Raiders. April 9th, 10:19 a.m. Where did all those urns come from? Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Leave it. We are thrilled to announce that Hillside Heritage Enterprises subsidiary Rose and Daughters just signed a contract with Morgue Valley Hospital, allowing us access to all of the cadavers that come through their pediatric and maternity wards. We're excited for the opportunity of the works of the Morgue Valley Hospital, which intakes over 100,000 patients and receives over $15 million of funding and donations annually. This will no doubt be a boon in the Hillside Heritage Enterprises' bright and sustainable future. Oh boy. I see you were not able to convince the D'Amico family to take a standard funeral. I had to contact them myself in order to not lose this sale. Please read the enclosed emails for lessons on how to properly upsell potential customers. Why are you telling me? Are we talking about the guy, the what? I'm pretty sure I didn't get an email to respond to in this. I That's for an open casket fin. Let's start by cleaning the body. That is so disturbing noise. The noise is kind of disturbing. Insert eye caps. Glue. Cotton balls. Bloop. Moisturize the body. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Making a decision. Looks like I won't that go. Tubing. And push the button. Sauce the body. Juicy. Very hands-on job. So the incision. This one. Grab this thingy to drain the blood. Oops. Thank you for the raider. All done. Mike will take care of Miss D'Amica's makeup as well as dressing and putting her in the casket. Okay. Thank you for the raiders. Thank you for the raider. I'm starving. Why do these things always make me so hungry? You're always hungry. It's so cold in here. I think they have the air conditioning on too high. Yeah. Let's go for a walk later. It's really nice out. Would be good to stretch my legs. Do you think we did the right thing? I feel bad not doing what Mom asked for. I know, honey. But what that Chad guy said seems right. We don't want to dishonor her memory by letting her rot. Yeah. Just want Mom to know I loved her. Wish I hadn't yelled at her before. Shh. It's okay. She knew you loved her. Fights happen. Please don't be hard on yourself. Yeah. I'm going to miss her. Me too. Bless you. This feels so impersonal. She would have hated this. Yeah, but I don't know. They must have had their reasons. Oh hey, what do you think of that trailer I sent you? Oh yeah, I heard that show is so good. I saw that video of that one kid actor doing karaoke. Bless you. Thank you for the raider. August 30th, 9 a.m. Where'd my office go? Congratulations! Thank you for the raider. Charlie dear, I am so proud of you. I knew there was something special in you when I hired you for Rose and Daughters. If there is anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. I am always happy to help. I surely miss you and Matthew's terrible sense of humor. When I first became a hearse driver, I was told that my most important job wasn't steering, it was sympathizing. I respectfully disagree, and thankfully, I concentrated on my driving skills, since I am now working as a, wait for it, bus driver. A school bus driver, Charlie. Can you believe that? Pretty sure if I said the most important part of my job now wasn't steering, I'd be fired immediately. I didn't know how else to tell you. For some reason, I was worried you'd think less of me. But I don't know why. You've never been the judgmental kind. And besides, corpses are way easier to deal with than children. Screaming children, might I add. I actually love it. These kids are pretty cute. Hey, Spider. But don't tell Amy that I told you that. She was always harping on me for not having any kids and being all cynical about them. Congrats on your new business, Charlie. I'm proud of you. I'll swing by your new place one day, and I'll show you my new wheels. Maybe we can grab a bite to eat. Oh yeah, we never went to get food. Charlie! I'm so happy for you. I know it's been a rough year for you. Seriously. I think about wine intake saw a bazillion% increase. But you've struck through it like a champ. You deserve all this. Finally being your own boss is a great move for you. No more having to explain anything you don't want to. I'm trying to not be too cheesy right now. Can't wait to be home next week for our visit and to check out your new space. P.S. Have you heard about these green burial pods? When I find the link in my 1 million open tabs, I'll shoot it over to you. Today's the day already, isn't it? Can't believe how quickly this has come up. Thank you for your understanding and for your work. You've made today easier already. See you at 1 p.m. I'll see you soon. So now I'm boss. I just wanted to sit in my chair. Oh. Want. What the? Why is there a body? This hurts. I thought it'd be easier, but it's not. It hurts so much. But thank you for helping me give her the funeral she always wanted. Anyways, I think we're ready to get started now. Thank you for the raiders. Oh, can't talk to anybody. Can only talk to her.